Last week, the Oklahoma Sooners owned the national spotlight. This week, it's their Red River rivals' turn as the Longhorns head west for a showdown with fourth-ranked USC. You've been seeing them all week. Clips and highlights from the 2005 National Championship game, Vince Young's fourth down scamper into the end zone, the works. And though that game was over a decade ago, the hype for this one is still very much real.
This isn't a rivalry. It's worse.
That game may have been 12 years ago, but the magnitude is still very much felt and alive. Tom Herman said this week that the team is confident and eager to get going tonight.
And we know we're going to have to bring our A game, but I get a sense that our guys are confident that we will bring that A game.
The Longhorns are coming off a 56-0 shutout this past week and head to a sold-out Coliseum, the first sellout there since 2013. That game kicks at 7:30 p.m. on Fox. Now let's move out east, where K-State takes on Vanderbilt this weekend. Now these two teams have only played once in their history, and that was back in 1984. The Wildcats, simply put, take care of business in non-conference play. K-State is 76-10 under head coach Bill Snyder, dating back to 1990, and won their last matchup against an SEC foe last year in the Texas Bowl. This is the first road game of the year for KSU, and Dayton Valentine knows he's got to help impress on the underclassmen that this is just a business trip.
We show up in coat and tie, and it's all business, and you get to go. We're going to Nashville, but at the same time, all we really see is a plane, a bus, and a hotel and a stadium, and so it's all business, it's all football, and got to prepare all week and go out there and get a win.
Quarterback Jesse Ertz is off to a hot start as well, currently completing better than 70% of his passes through 2 games. The Cats and Doors tangle it up at 6:30 p.m. on ESPNU. Finally, the 8th-ranked Oklahoma State Cowboys take their show on the road this weekend as well as they battle Pitt at 11 a.m. Central Time. OSU won last year's game 45-38 with quarterback Mason Rudolph throwing for 540 yards and 2 touchdowns, including this 91-yard gem to James Washington. Here's a look at the rest of the Big 12 schedule this weekend. A big slate of morning games is followed up with a 2:30 kick for number 20 TCU hosting DFW rival SMU, with a nightcap including number 2 Oklahoma at home and Texas Tech hosting Arizona State at 7 p.m. on FSN. The kickoff is quickly approaching, and you and I have got some football to watch, so we'll see you next Saturday morning for another edition of Big 12 Big Football. For the Big 12 Digital Network, I'm Aaron Pryor.